Monitoring is a crap. This is the statement that probably represents what the majority of developers think when it comes to monitoring. Such things are too complicated. It could take a lot of time to learn the technologies involved, or the infrastructure. Who knows how much it costs? Or maybe you're thinking, it's only for large corporations. At the end of the day, we're used to looking at the logs, and we're fine with that. Despite the doubts, software development teams are continually plagued by a whole series of problems that monitoring is designed to solve. Very often, developers are inundated with new activities, they are understaffed, projects continually have problematic releases, and emergencies drive the course of the working day. With this course, we want to help other developers solve a series of critical issues that they know they have, but which they do not know are strictly related to a lack of monitoring. You will find new ways to reduce time and costs of software development cycles, and at the same time eliminate moments of frustration for yourself and your collaborators. 50% of developers spend up to 50% of their time fixing errors or refactoring old code. This is the result of an analysis conducted by Business Wire, an American company that deals with IT consultancy and market research, and we found the same result in other research like Stack Overflow Annual Developer Survey. Developers spend way too much time fixing existing code, and not enough time developing new parts of the application, new features, or maybe brand new projects. Software development should allow for innovation, industry disruption, digital transformation, and positive outcomes for businesses and society. But it can also leave developers stuck in the weeds. Manual processes make fixing bugs time-consuming and developer work unpleasant. This is a major struggle for developers, as reflected by this statistic. In fact, nearly 2/3 of all developers said they would rather do an unpleasant activity than working on refactoring or bug fix. More than a fourth, 26%, said they would rather pay bills. More than a fifth, 21%, said they would prefer going to the dentist. Even more problematic is the fact that developers said that fixing code takes time away from more important work, that is, writing it. This is a real trap for your career, and more generally for the operating margins of the entire company. This information also never enters into a project plan. No project manager takes into consideration that the project will face these problems, because it would be like admitting that you are not ready or that you don't have what it takes to make the job. Despite all the time and pains developers take to fix code, errors and bugs still go undetected. Unfortunately, users often find these issues before developers and their employers do. The problem is too often misunderstood. Managers think that you need more developers on the job, while the real problem hides behind a precarious developer experience. To keep complexity under control, you must constantly update processes and tools.